hourly chart, just to give you an idea here. So we can see there's a bit of a top forming over here. I'm just going to go to my charts here. You can see here, in this candle over here, we had a bit of a sell-off, and now it's just trading in a bit of a range in between 160, call it 163.90. Right, you can see here it bounced off these levels here, and it bounced again today off 163, call it 163.90, and this level here is 164.26. So we're trading in a bit of a range here. Now, all dependent on how Governor Carney approaches the market. If he says anything regarding interest rates, we could see a push right back up again, and it could easily push through these levels here, 164.50 and higher. I'm just going to put on that pivot onto this. Look from another standpoint. This indicator on the bottom here gives you an indication of the buying and selling, or the volatility within the market. So we can see there's a lot of green here, and these bars here are quite high on the hourly chart for the pound. All green. There's mostly buying going on over here, and we see that being reflected. Here's the indication of the trend. Trend is uptrend here. We've actually got a possible reversal in trend here. Do you see that arrow over there? And we're seeing a bit of selling coming in. So that's something you need to look out for. What you could possibly do here, and this is just a possible trade that you could look at, is look for a possible short from these levels, or break of this low over here, with your stop above this high at 164, call it about 164.30. all right. That would only be around about a 40 pip stop, so it's fine. You know, you could scale into this trade. We had a pivot level over there, right where it bounced off. Previous pivot level, you can see it there. Now, where could this go to? Let's just say you go for this trade and you start scaling in, and it breaks through these levels here. Your stop is over here, so it's out of the way. 40 pip stop. What's your risk reward ratio? If we're looking to head to the S1 level, and possibly S2, that's 120 pips. So your risk reward ratio is very high. Alternatively, if Carney starts speaking the market up, as Draghi did, it'll break the R1 level here at 64.46 and head through R2 as well. So that's about a 40 pip gain. It could even head up to R3. That's 160 pips. So either way, there's a trading opportunity here. You've just got to watch these levels. And currently, we're trading in a range here between, these are the important levels, so pay attention, 64.26 and 63.90. Those are the levels that we're looking for some form of breakout. That's where you'd want to be trading. Hi there, we're back again. Just having a look at now how it's 2 days later, so and Governor Carney has spoken. So I want to show you the effects of how the trade actually played out, the one that I spoke about on the webinar on the 10th of February, on the Monday, and how I was focusing a lot on the pound, and how we could possibly see some form of breakout opportunity or trading opportunity. And I gave you some possible scenarios and levels that you could look at to trade the pound going into the meeting where Governor Carney from the Bank of England spoke. Now, the levels that I gave you was 63.90 as support. So that's just around there. And then 64.26, which I think was just above here. Now I'm just going to step through there and show you At this point in time, you could see that it had entered into a channel, and there was a possibility that there could be some form of breakout. But what we were seeing is a bit of a fake out move over here, and you've got to be very careful when you actually trade these type of moves. One of the ways of trading it is you actually trade when it goes through. So you see at this point here, it did go through that line by about 7 pips, but then it came back again, tested it, back again, tested it, back again. What you could do is you wait for the decisive break, and then you wait for the first retrace back again, either to that level of support or resistance, or the first turnaround from that. Right, so let's just step forward and see how this all played out in the day on the 11th, and then on today on the 12th. So there we see market still going. It's heading up, testing the resistance level there at 64.26. Comes back down, tests it, comes back down, tests the support there at 63.90, back again, and now we start seeing a little bit of a breakout over there. Okay, comes back down, goes back up again, and there we see the breakout. Now, you could trade that. Remember, this is an hourly chart, so let's say you were using a 15 or 30-minute chart. You could trade it over here, or wait for that first pullback after you've seen the actual breakout there. So, and there you get it. You see what happened? It came back down again and tested that support level. So perfect level on the close of that candle. It was above that support level to get in over there. So instead of getting in at that high over there, wait for the actual pullback and get in 20 pips cheaper. Right, so it continues, comes back down. And where do you put your stop? You're not going to put your stop over here, just below there. You're going to put your stop at the last swing low there, or just below that. So that would have been about a 56 pip stop. Right, and so we continue. Now we see it moving back up again. Bit of a pullback. Comes back down. Next day, this is now the 12th today. Market's really not doing much prior to the meeting. It even comes back down and retests that level again, that 64.26 support level. Comes back up again, and that's when Gov Carney started talking, and he had quite an impact on the market. It went up and actually went through this level over here, right, which is the R1 level. Yeah, that's right, R1. And it then went straight through and hit R2 and started coming back again. You can see bouncing around, and went through, and we're currently sitting at that level there. Now, how many pips could you stand to taken out of this actual trade? If we had got in on that pullback over here, right, and we got out around the R2, we held it overnight and got out in R2, made about 90 pips. If you continue to hold that trade, you're sitting at around about 117 pips. Really not a bad trade. Anyway, I just wanted to show you, give you some feedback on some of the trading opportunities that we do have at our webinars. Every Monday we go through all the a lot of the main currencies that we think have opportunity according to the fundamental reports and that are coming out, and we go through a couple of levels and look at trading opportunities. So please do join us. Don't miss out on an opportunity like this to make some money each and every week. And the way that you can join us is, all you do is you just go through to the ACM Gold website. So it's www.acmgold.com, and you go into Forex Central over here, and you click on webinars, and you'll be taken through to this page here, and this is then updated. They'll be inserting the new webinar, which will be for the 17th, and you can see the last one that we had there was on the 10th of February at 9:30 a.m. Central African time. If you are located in Europe or in the UK, it'll be 7:30 a.m. GMT. Anyway, please look out for that. It'll be on the 17th of February at 9:30 a.m. Central African time. Please do join us, and hopefully we'll give you some really good advice on trading the markets. Ciao for now. Bye.